Hey yo, welcome back to the Pac-Man special. It's your boy Pac-Man, back at it again with some One Piece battles for you from my locals. Today's battle is Magellan versus Big Z. This was the finals, I believe, that day. I can't remember, but I did get this deck profile on there. That deck profile is almost at 1,000 views, so definitely go over and check that out if you guys want to play Z. My last video with Dofi, Big Dof, deck profile cracked 1,000 views, so I do greatly appreciate it, guys. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please, we're almost to 500 subs. Once we get there, we're going to have a giveaway. I'm going to do a One Piece giveaway and a DBS giveaway for all my subscribers. So definitely dive into that. So before we go ahead and dive into here, if you're new here, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you're old, still like, comment, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you to hit that thumbs up button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. As you guys know, like I said, I do have the Z deck profile on here. And spoiler alert, if you watch that, you know that Z won this matchup because he was undefeated at our locals. So Magellan has been something cool and definitely has picked up steam in the meta. Because it has a good matchup against Whitebeard, so that's actually pretty cool. But we know Z can do some shenanigans with the ability to ramp and play back things. So Z chose to go second, looks like, and we're gonna go ahead and play a blocker. Magellan has no turn one play. We play Sadie and go into a Jello Beast and then swing for 6. Then we're gonna go ahead and pass turn. We got our blocker out. He doesn't block. He goes down to 3 life. And we're just going to try to put ourselves down to 2 so we can always ramp into like Thunder Bagua to where we can get to 10, because the goal is to get to 10 as fast as we can and play Kuzan and then control the board from there. So as we see here, Z is thinking about a couple of different lines here, and we're trying to figure out what we want to do. So I'm not sure if he's just going to attack or play a card first, but he's thinking a lot because he's a table tapper, as you can see. So what we're going to happen here is we're going to pay 1 and swing, no, put 1 down on our leader and swing for 6. And the Magellan player is going to, what we're going to do here, Magellan, we're going to block and ramp, as we should. We definitely want to do that because we're also a ramp deck as the Magellan player, so we want to get to 10 down as quickly as possible so we can do our minus shenanigans and keep our leader at 6. So he goes ahead and plays, I believe that's Tashigi, and Tashigi has the ability to lower the cost of battle cards. So he goes ahead and plays a queen, -1 Dawn, draws 2, buffs the leader to 6. We pitch a card and then we swing 6 to our opponent and we go ahead and take it. So he's going to go ahead and pass turn, and now it looks like we're going ahead and gaming. We're both establishing board and trying to get things to set up for our late game, because both of these decks are late game setups. So he goes ahead and plays 6 for the Sakazuki, pitching a card, KOing the king, and then swinging 5 to the leader, put him down to 4. We pass turn, we're tapped out. We do have a blocker, so we might be blocking this hit here and just doing our best to stay at 2 for the remainder of the game as the Z player. So going into the next turn here for Magellan, Magellan has 7 Dawn to work with, and we're not sure what the couple of play lines here. We could play a Magellan to minus some Dawn to kind of keep him off his curve. We also could play another queen here to filter our hands, and then we have 2 for like a Hell's Judgment or a Thunder Bagua. So we go ahead and play the queen, draw 2 cards, and we pitch 1. He's pitched 2 double strikers here, so not sure if he didn't think that it was useful, but then he goes ahead and uses the 2 Dawn and attach it and swings for a 5 and then a 6, and we out combo both of them. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and try to stay at this 2 life for as long as we can. I believe we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 8 Dawn here. So we're going to our 10 Dawn turn next, and we're gonna drop a Sakazuki next turn. We play a Kuzan. Now this Kuzan, the small Kuzan, is actually really clutch here, due to the fact that we are going into the 10 Don turn. So with Kuzan on the field, we can swing with the Kuzan next turn and then play the big Kuzan and then KO any big boss card that he goes ahead to play. So we go ahead and swing at the Sadie. We're trying to get the Sadie off the board, and Sadie's gone. Sadie's out of there. So we do have our blocker. We have 7-drop Kuzan, and we have a 4-drop, no, it's not 7-drop Kuzan, 6-drop Sakazuki and a 4-drop Kuzan. So we're going into our turn here as Magellan, and Magellan has paying 6 to KO the small Kuzan, which is a really good play there because, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and have that that turn. So we're swinging, I believe this is 8 to the Sakazuki, and we're just gonna out combo and go to 9 because we want this. We need to keep board presence because of this king on this current turn. We're at 10 Don here, so we slap our Kuzan down, pop the queen since it's a 5 cost, and now everything else is lowered for the remainder of the turn. So he's gonna clear board here. We're gonna swing 7 with Sakazuki first, and then I believe he's gonna swing 5 minus 4 KO the king because that 10-drop Kuzan gives you that blanket effect. So Magellan's in a tough spot now, not having any board, and like I told you, Z's just gonna play defense once they get down to 2, and it's a really fun deck. It's a deck that I do intend to pick up and play here for funsies, and help my crew test for Texas since that regional is coming up. It's gonna be the largest One Piece IRL regional, so if you're going to Texas, let me know. I'll be there, and yeah, we could talk shop and see what we can do to continue to grow the community. So we're gonna add let's see, 9 Don here, and we're trying to figure out what the next play is. We're gonna go ahead and tap 5 and play a Douglas Bullet. That's interesting. Minus a Don, tap down the blocker. So now my leader gains 6. We tap 4 for a Uda, which is also good. And then we're gonna swing 6 to life. So we're going 6 to life. Looks like we got 3 cards in hand as a Z player. So we're working with a low hand. This is something that you have to deal with as a black player or a black-purple player. You're gonna have low hands throughout the game. Your deck is not really gonna draw because you're playing cards and then ditching cards to KO your opponent's stuff. So it's almost like a fair exchange in a sense to where yeah, you're dropping big bodies and KOing my stuff, but at the same time I have to sacrifice and have a lower hand. So it's Z's turn now. Z's back to 8 Don, I believe here. He has this blanket effect yet again, and he can swing with leader. I think you should swing leader first here, because you don't want the Uda to tap something else down. So and KO the Uda, but you're just gonna lose 4 Don if you don't have anything to play here. He's got Magellan down to 2 life, and it's a couple of lines that you have here. Now you can swing with your big bodies on board, or you can do the other shenanigans and, like I said, play something here. But I did see a Kobe, and there's the Kobe. Are we dropping the Kobe? Because if we drop the Kobe, remember everything's -5. Yep. So we pop the Uda because of that blanket effect, which is pretty nasty. And then we're probably gonna clear board here again, and then hit him with the 5K swing with the leader, popping the Douglas Bullet. Because we do have a 7. We have a 7K swing, we have a 10K swing, and then a 5 with the leader. Unless he swings with, I can't remember, but I believe that's Tashigi, which is only a 4 cost, so you'll have to put a Don under it. So what he could do here is put 1 Don on the Tashigi, swing with it for 5, so we're neutral. Yep, that's what he does, swing for 5. and we're just dwindling Magellan's hand down. We swing leader -4, KO the Douglas Bullet, and we're gaming over here as the Z player, and we're just getting that hand down, whittling his hand away. Kobe can't attack here. He pops to Kobe, plays Garp. Oh my god, this Garp is going to put in so much work. If Magellan can't get rid of this Garp is essentially a Kuzan, in a sense. It doesn't minus anything, but it has the on when attacking to KO something. And since the big Kuzan here -5, it's just like you can't really do anything. So basically this queen is just being played for no reason but to cycle, because on your opponent's turn, since he can't get rid of that 10-drop Kuzan, it's just gonna sit there, man. And it's wild that it's gonna sit here and not really be able to do anything. So we go ahead and use Hannibal. We grab a Hell's Judgment. So we've seen 3 new cards. We swing 6 at well, he's changing his target. It was to Sakazuki, but it's 6 to 7, so we go 6 to the 4, and he lets the Tsushigi die, and then pass his turn. So, yep, we swing with the Garp. Garp KOs the blocker, and we're going in for 5. We lose Hell's Judgment. We -3 there and 3 on the leader. So 2K on a 2 and a 2K, and then we still got this 7 and 10, and it's just literally gaming from here. He doesn't have to do too much as the Z player, because he's basically seen everything he needs to see to get where he needs to be, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna go ahead and put 2 Dawn on something here and swing with it. Looks like we might be trying to go for game here. So swinging for, what's that, 5? Nope, we Thunder Bagua, we ramp, so we get out of that. We swing with the Kuzan, he just takes it, and we pass turn. So maybe he didn't minus the leader, he minus the Sakazuki, and the Sakazuki was at a 4, so we didn't want to just swing with that. We leave 2 Dawn up. Obviously that is a shockwave. We play another queen. Yet again, he's seen all his queens, I believe, by now, but his queens are just cycling cards for him because they're not gonna stick, especially if this Garp stays on board. We play 2 blockers. These are 0Ks. We swing at the Garp for 6. He has to protect it here. KOs the Hannibal, never punished, and we pass turn. So now it's about to go down. So we're back to 8 Dawn yet again, and we want to get rid of this Uda. So one of 2 things is going to happen. He's going to swing with this Garp, KO the Uda. Oh, never mind, he has the king play, which is pretty it's insane. King with Kuzan is really good because of the simple fact that you can just, everything's 0. So now this king gets really big value and KOs 2 things. He swings 8 to leader. He out combos. Then we're gonna go 5 out combos. We're gonna swing 10. He has to take it, and he's just gonna pass turn here. He's in full control. As Z's only got 2 cards in hand, 1 attacker. The only way he can win now is to see non-drop Kato, which we won't because he just plays 2 Dawn under Magellan. So swinging for 8, and this blocker just stayed on board the entire game since turn 1, which is wild. So we block and we pass. 4 Dawn up, 2 Hell's Judgment or Thunder Bagua. You literally slap all your Dawn on. Nope. Yep, blocker gone, pop, and then slap all the remaining Dawn on your 10K and just be like a billion. And that's it. And that's where you have it. So if you guys like this, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think about the video. I greatly appreciate it. Got more to come. Remember, if anybody got a problem with you, tell them to kiss your ears, because that's what I do. Peace, love, happiness. We out of here. Gone.